There were vintage warplanes, aerobatic aircraft, even a modern fighter jet, all on display and in the air above Cranbrook.
Invited them out to come take part in this little airshow teaser we're doing today, just to bring awareness to the city and the surrounding areas of what we're doing.
What they're doing is hosting the Canadian Rockies International Airshow next summer. Organiser Daryl Garton says Cranbrook was an ideal location in more ways than one.
We got the perfect backdrop here. We got the mountains. It's just a gorgeous location. We're able to draw from the crowds from the Alberta and the BC market. You know, the only two other closest air shows to this area is either going to be Abbotsford or Lethbridge. So we're hoping to draw from the middle.
28-year-old Stefan Trischuk is one of the pilots brought in to help tease the event with his Pit Special biplane, Stinger.
Pit Specials are purpose-built for aerobatic competitions and aerobatic and airshow flying. This one has been taken and highly modified to make it even more maneuverable and even more powerful. So this is quite the little rocket ship.
And it's a perfect fit for the Saskatoon native who enjoys testing the limits of what his plane can do.
There's always a new maneuver to learn. There's always something to perfect, you know, because I'm doing loops, rolls, flying upside down, all kinds of various things, so it keeps things exciting.
Joining Trischuk is Abbotsford pilot Dave Matheson and his copper and black MX-2.
It's 100% completely carbon fiber, so it's one of the world's most advanced aerobatic airplanes and one of the strongest. It's capable of pulling up to 24 Gs, and you can stand on its tail and climb basically vertically for a mile and do about 22 rolls on the uplands. It's like being strapped to a rocket.
Matheson is known by his peers as Super Dave, a nickname which stems from a close call earlier in his career.
I was flying a float plane and the control column broke out of the dashboard, so I had no controls with the airplane, so I steered it with the doors and leaning forward and backwards for up and down and flew it for an hour back to my base and landed it.
And while he hasn't been on the airshow circuit for as long as Matheson, Trischuk has had his own close calls, like the time his plane failed to transfer fuel en route to his first airshow in Yellowknife, forcing him into an emergency landing.
Yellowknife Tower, this is Pit Special, Golf Kilo India X-ray. I need help. Sleeping Joey Charlie, go ahead. I've got a fuel tank that won't transfer, so I'm low on fuel. Would you like me to declare emergency for you? Yes.
It's changed the way I manage my fuel, which fuel tanks I empty first, and doing all these different things because I never want to put myself into a situation like that again.
Despite all the precautions they take, pilots like Matheson and Trischuk must accept the high level of risk in what they do.
I think the statistics show that there's about a 2 or 3% annual death rate among pilots, so this is pretty much the most dangerous thing you could do.
It's an unforgiving business for sure. We lose our friends regularly, so you've got to be able to put that behind you and focus on what you're doing.
And ultimately, that risk is worth taking.
Getting to go to all these different cities and travel and perform and do what I love to do and share it with all these people at the air shows, the spectators. And you know, I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Performing in front of a crowd, inspiring little people, and go chase their dreams too.
Both will be returning for the Cranbrook show August 5th and 6th and have something very special in store.
Oh, just one of the most aggressive, high-energy aerobatic routines you'll ever see.
At the Air Show in 2016, I'm going to show people something in this airplane that they didn't think an airplane could do.
For more information or to volunteer, visit Canadian Rockies International Airshow.ca. For Go in Cranbrook, I'm James Farnan.